We are live. Welcome to the channel, guys. It's Glen here. It's my cryptocurrency channel, and I'm trying to vlog as I go along my cryptocurrency journey. Been doing this now since mid-November. So what's that? 6 months or so now. Feels like a lifetime. I have Friars straight in there. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What was I saying? Friars interrupted me there. I can't remember. But anyway, welcome to the channel. If you like this, my channel and my cryptocurrency journey, or just me in general, please subscribe to this channel. Always helps. I can't remember how many we're on now. We're on over 1100, I think. Got a really good cryptocurrency community here, and I encourage you to join me in the Telegram group that we have. A lot of people that you'll see in the live chat. Ian Sanderson says, good evening to you. He's a gentleman, isn't he? A lot of the people see in the live chat and these live videos with myself are actually from the Team Glen group chat. So even if it's not me you want to talk to, if it's just one of the guys that you see always commenting on the videos, feel free to join in and start a conversation up. There's people in there from all around the world now, so it doesn't matter what time of day, you can go on there and check and chat along amongst yourselves if you want. And obviously if you want to ask me any questions, you know, hopefully some of you want to talk to me. I also have the main social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all with the name Glen. And you can also check out teambitglen.com if you want to check out any sort of posts that I've made there, and also our own Team Glen merchandise, the best cryptocurrency community on YouTube. Come on, Team Glen. Today I was just going to talk about the markets, really, obviously my portfolio and EOS, as you can probably gather from the title and the thumbnail. So we'll get into it in just a second. How many people we got in here now? It doesn't say. 6. Oh yeah, and don't forget, if you like these videos, hit the like button. Obviously that helps just the channel grow a bit better. So today, cryptocurrency, actually the last couple of days, I think the last video I done for you guys, I was just about to go and see the Avengers, what's it called? Infinity War. Awesome film. Awesome. It's probably one of the best, apart from the Dark Knight series, that's my favourite comic book films. This was probably the second best comic book film I've ever seen. Really tense. It kept up the momentum all the way through the film. There was loads going on. Really enjoyed it. Good story, good baddie. The baddie in it, I think Thanos is probably the best bit about it. But anyway, this isn't a film review channel, you say. Glen, shut up. We don't want to hear about your movie watching. We want to know about the market. So Bitcoin's had a bit of a funny one, actually. It's well, not funny. It's good. It seems to be up from where it was a few days ago. It sort of keeps dipping below 9k, then coming back into it, then below it, then into it. But actually today it seems to have pulled away from the 9k. It went up to about 9.3 something earlier. It's actually dipped back down now to 9.240. But obviously that's a bit away from it dropping down below the 9k again. So hopefully, fingers crossed, what I assume is going to happen is Saturday I think we'll see a little bit of a rise. Sunday I don't know anymore. Sunday used to be the dip day that we obviously I say, oh yeah, that's the best day to buy a cryptocurrency. But it seems like the last few weeks, Monday is becoming that day. Don't know why. I have nothing to back that up with apart from the fact that the last couple or few Sundays, Mondays seems to be the point where it dips the most and then it starts to bounce back. But that's just my opinion. Don't take it as financial advice. So hopefully this time next week, so say we're on Friday today, so say by Thursday, Friday, if Bitcoin keeps going up the way that it's been going up the last week or so, then we could be seeing a 10k BitK, which obviously would be awesome if that was to happen. Team BitGlen, says the Wicked Jester. Russell says, hello, Glenn. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button, or pump that like button. Pump it up. Obviously, I also released, it took me about 3 days to do that video. God. And I weren't that happy with it, to be honest. I watched it back myself and I thought, I seem like my voice is dragging on a bit and I seem a bit down. But I've done the Ripple video. So now I've done Bitcoin, Ethereum and Ripple. The next video I have to do is Bitcoin Cash. Will be an interesting one because my thoughts of Bitcoin Cash are not massively high. I've created this playlist now, BitGlen's top 100 cryptos, so that will have all of my top. Eventually, it should have 100 videos in there, one explaining each cryptocurrency. So if you like that idea and you want to see more of, if you go over, I think you can individually like the whole playlist. So if you guys want to head over and like that playlist, I think you can do that. I'm not sure. I've also got playlists for live videos, and then they're my liked videos. So yeah, eventually I think that will become more and more popular as obviously I'll start talking about the more unknown coins. Obviously there's a lot of videos out there explaining what Bitcoin is, and they probably do a better job than I do with a lot of editing and creativity. But then obviously Ripple, Ethereum, probably Bitcoin Cash. But then once we start getting into like the lower ones, I think they're going to be quite popular videos. Based on my other videos, I was looking the other day, obviously what is Ripple's only got a small amount of views, which I'm still appreciative for. Ethereum's got a small amount of views, but even Bitcoin. But when I've done a video about Lisk, a coin that maybe not many people know much about, that's got 639. So I thought, people obviously there's a demand for obviously other coins out there. So I'm going to try and give an unbiased opinion on the top 100 cryptocurrencies. And I'm doing that obviously for obviously anyone who's interested and wants to learn about the other coins, but more so myself. I'm actually doing it for me because, like someone pointed out, Glenn, you need to broaden your horizons. You seem to only talk about a couple of coins, which in this 6 months that I've been in cryptocurrency, obviously you get your head around Bitcoin, and some people will just leave it there. They'll be like, right, I've got my head around this invisible made up currency. I might buy some just as a punt, on Coinbase or whatever. Then obviously Coinbase opens you up to Ethereum and Litecoin really. And then obviously from there it's up to you to sort of look into the other coins, and you really have to look into it. There isn't, apart from say like Superman, which he talks about a different coin or ICO every day. There isn't that much out there talking about the lower coins, like especially Lisk. I was trying to look into Lisk and I couldn't find much information about it. So I know some of the coins I'm going to struggle to actually get hold of information, but I'm going to try my best and obviously give my honest and best opinion on them. So hope you guys are liking those. Hopefully that will help some people out make financial decisions maybe. Not that I'm giving financial advice. So you guys are sort of shouting out Hashflare, please, as well. Hi, Glenn, says David. Hashflare has sold out. Hashflare has too high fees. Yeah, unless BTC moons. Minerlytics.com shows the fee history and best pools. Let's check that out. Yes, Hashflare apparently, I'll talk about that I suppose. There was a message that had gone round that said all of our contracts are now sold out. I find it a bit odd. So according to this, all of the pools are the same apart from bw.com. days recommended. Bloody hell, it's not worth it. I've changed the settings and you don't see much difference, and if you do, it's so minor. History of maintenance fees. Woo. Days, weeks, months. Jeez. Obviously, this should coincide with also the price of Bitcoin, because obviously Bitcoin has to go. No, it'd be the opposite, wouldn't it? Bitcoin would be going down. So it's a shame they don't have a graph where you can mix the two together. You don't have a Bitcoin wallet yet? Use Coinbase. It's secure. You can also use our referral link. After registering via referral link, once you sell 100, Did you like this site? Yeah, it's quite a nice website, isn't it? History of revenue per 1 terahash, SHA-256. So they're saying that's how much you would have earned December 2017, is that right? And now you earn that much. That is low. It's less than half, isn't it? But then saying that, again, if we do the graph of Bitcoin, you'll see Bitcoin going down as well. So it's a shame. Shame they can't include that with it, so you can really see the correlation between the price of Bitcoin and obviously their maintenance fee. Anyway, good website. Thank you for that. Tony Nickel says, "Hey Glenn, you alright, mate? How you doing? Don't forget to hit the like button." Jacob as well. Bangdard. David Joe, thanks for joining the live chat, guys. So today, yeah, Bitcoin obviously is at 9240, which is really good. All of them seem to be on a bit of a dip at the moment in the last hour or so. The reason I was looking at this hour is because I really wanted to keep an eye on EOS, because the all-time high for EOS, it was I think $18. Let's have a look. Let's go to. Let's try and narrow this down. This is the all-time high here. $18.30 according to CoinMarketCap. And currently we're sitting at $17.45. But saying that, it started to dip down just before I started doing this video. So maybe we won't even see an all-time high during this video. Wah, wah, wah. But regardless, EOS oh no, it's better. It was down 2% in the last day, and now it's down 1.83. So we'll see what happens with that. But EOS has literally been up almost every day. Like every time I check it, it's up. I don't own particularly a lot of EOS. I think I own like $20 worth, or not even that actually. It might be like $15 worth. So I'm not trying to shill EOS, I'm not trying to big it up or anything. I don't really know much about the project, to be honest. But I had a little look at EOS's website and reading their sort of frequently asked questions and stuff. Essentially, it seems like that they're just basically an Ethereum killer, if you like. They're saying that they're supports thousands of commercially scaled dApps, which obviously I now know is decentralized apps, into blockchain communication, separates authentication from execution, freeze and fix broken applications. I'm not too sure on the wording on that. Generalized role-based permissions, web toolkit for interface development, self-describing interfaces, declarative permission scheme. I completely pronounced that wrong, but yeah. So it's just a another platform-based for decentralized apps, which is a good thing. I think that there's a good amount of platform-based tokens that have all come out, and they're all trying to do what Ethereum is doing, but better. So we may, but obviously Ethereum has that edge above the rest. One, because they're on Coinbase, that's massive. Two, obviously they've been going for quite a while, and their name's starting to get known now. I had my sister's friend who works in a bank, and she texted me the other couple of weeks ago going, "Oh, Glenn, you're into that Bitcoin stuff. This guy came in who deposited quite a large amount of money, and he said he made all his money from Ethereum. Is that something you invest in? And I was like, yeah, but I've only got like $100 worth in it, so I'm not going to make massive amounts of money anytime soon. But it seems like the word for Ethereum is getting out there, which is really good news for all of us. So these guys have got to play catch up, and obviously I assume the reason it's getting a huge pump at the moment is because it's cheaper than Ethereum. Ethereum's $675, whereas EOS is $17. So obviously all those platform-based projects, I think we're going to see one, maybe two of them really pull ahead, and then the rest will get left behind, and they'll probably try and give up in that sort of space and move on to something else. But will EOS do that? Will EOS overthrow Ethereum one day? Or will it be Neo? Or will it be, I don't know, Cardano? What's the other one? I can't remember what the other one is, but there's quite a lot. I actually shared in the Telegram group chat a really cool graphic from Tom Lee, the one who does all the Bitcoin for Fundstrat. And he done like a really cool pie chart graph of pretty much 75% of all the cryptocurrencies, it might have just been the top 100 actually, but it listed them all into basically 5 categories. One was platform based, one was, I'll show it to you anyway, but it was really good. I thought it was quite a good bit of information to take in very quickly. EOS just dropped $20, really? Let's have a look. So we're definitely not going to see all-time high. Wah, wah, wah. Trouble with doing a live video. It seems like it's still the same. I'm a pro in EOS. A pro. David, good. We've got a pro in EOS. He's going to tell me what I'm saying wrong. I'm a pro in EOS and know everything. I was early with Bytemaster 7. That's Dan Lamia in Bitcoin Talk Forum. I'm all in EOS. So you must be loving the last couple of weeks, David. Jesus. You have to add the airdrops. It will be the new ICO system. Yeah, so people keep telling me, it might have been you, David, actually. Someone said, because you've got under 100 EOS tokens, was it EOS? You're entitled to register on this website and receive airdrop of some coins. I can't remember what it was. And then just people keep sending me like, oh yeah, this airdrop. And they're like, I'm seeing like hundreds of them, not just like the odd one here or there, loads of them. So I don't quite get it. I don't get where they're coming from. I don't understand the concept of an airdrop. It might be another video I need to do actually. Because I've got my head around sort of the hard fork and you receive the coins because it's like 2 blocks splitting apart. Airdrop, so, just people just giving out millions of coins for free. And until those people start trading them amongst themselves, they're worth nothing. I don't know. I'm not too sure. So I don't get how the airdrop system works in terms of making your coin more appealing and valuable. OnchainFX.com, watch there. Ryan says, how was the film, Glenn? David says, yes, I have more than 250,000 of it. $250,000, so 250,000 of it. Times that by $17. So you're talking about, well, I'd have to, if that'd be worth 17 million, a quarter of it, 15 million would be about 4, 8, 12, 16, so about, so you're saying that you've got about $4.5 million worth of it, Dave? I'm sorry if you didn't want people to know that. I'm 20, at 20 I'm selling. You don't need anything to do for the airdrops. I was early in with 50 cent. Big profits, big profits. So David, you're a pro. You've been following EOS for a little while. Where do you see EOS? It's either its all-time high, or where do you see it being this year? at some point. So just to give us a rough, I think it will hit. It may hit something and then drop down and go back up. What do you think its all-time high is going to be this year? I was early in with 50 cent. Last was expensive, but I paid $2.24 each. Well, you picked a good one there. To be honest, though, a lot, if you're investing that sort of money, I mean, you've done really well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking. But if you look at most of the top 100 coins, if you'd invested in any of them probably a year ago, actually, you're talking about, 20, 30 times your money, on some of them. It's ridiculous, obviously. I just wish I see the space, and now I'm getting used to sort of buying on the dips and then cashing back out the highs and watching which coin's going up or down at that time. Now I'm getting my head around that. Obviously, the last 6 months I've just got my head around like buying Bitcoin and trying to mine it. Now I'm getting my head around not day trading. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a day trader. Just more, you can sort of sense when something's like. I mean, even EOS actually talking about it. I saw it down 2% in the last hour, according to CoinMarketCap. Obviously, that's an average. And now that's high. Now that says to me this is going to drop, quite a bit over the next couple of hours or evening. Whenever you look at CoinMarketCap and you view it in the last hour, you always see these, 0 point something, like 1%. Got one there. Bitcoin Diamonds bombing hard in 4%. These are all quite high figures. Normally you see them, once one starts to dip, they all follow, and they're all sort of in line with each other a bit, 1%, 0.5%. But that one was at 2%, so I thought, oh, that's going to start dropping quite quickly. We'll see. We'll see over the next. But obviously, still way above what you paid for it. David says minimum $60. But I think $100 to $200 to the moon. Yeah, that's. I don't know what to say about that really, because you're probably right, David. I mean, I could see it. I could see EOS this year going to, depending on how well they do with, if anyone ever hacks it or or if anything ever went wrong. If EOS does well and it does what it says it's going to do, I could see it probably doing the $50 to $60 when everything else goes up. And that probably will just happen when Bitcoin goes back up to sort of 20k, I suppose. Or even more, maybe 30k. But $100 to $200, you've got to be talking a couple of years' time. Because when we say as well, like, I believe Bitcoin will hit 30k at some point this year. It doesn't mean I think it will end the year on 30k. I believe that it will hit 30k and then it will drop right down potentially to, 15k again or 12k or something like that. And we'll all be saying, oh no, it's lost 70% of its value. So yeah, EOS could go up to $60, $50, and then drop back down to $10 per coin, and that could stay like that for 6 months. And then obviously it could slowly work its way back up. So the $100 to $200 valuation, you've got to be thinking like years to come. OnchainFX.com is much stronger than CoinMarketCap. You can click right side of all-time high. Let's check that out then. OnchainFX. I'll have to do, obviously once I've done a video on Bitcoin Cash and then Litecoin. No, Litecoin's lower than it now, isn't it? The next one will be EOS actually, so I'll be doing a video on EOS coming soon. According to this, EOS is up. So, that's in the last 24 hours. Can you change this to... Can you view it so it's 1 hour? Let's click on EOS. EOS. Bitcoin price. Market cap current. all-time high, $18.71. Oh, that's quite good to know. What is EOS? From the white paper, EOS.io software introduces a new blockchain architecture designed to enable vertical and horizontal scaling of decentralized applications. This is achieved by creating an operating system like construct upon which applications can be built. There you go, you can see. Now, this is one of the few coins that have actually done this. Obviously, everything was sky high in towards the end of December. That was like the all-time high, and then obviously we saw the big crash, and obviously everything lost like 50% of its value. We haven't seen many coins like, say, Bitcoin's only halfway, not even halfway yet to its all-time high. And like Ethereum's only halfway there, Bitcoin Cash is only halfway there. EOS is pretty much where its all-time high, back to sort of January levels. So yeah, it's done really, really well. So does that mean you should be jumping in now for a short-term investment? Probably not. It's not a good idea to buy coins when they hit their all-time highs. Judging by obviously the fact that it's going down over the next couple of hours. But saying that, it could be worth $20 tomorrow quite easily. The one that's really shocked me is Z Classic. Now, I know I mentioned Z Classic a few times. That's because, just so you know, I own some Z Classic coins. Control the site is huge, long. Bitcoin Cash will drop the main chain. What do you mean? I don't need to sell them, I get rent for them. Yes, because they have a staking system as well, you're right. David's laughing, look, he's loving it, look. Loving the EOS. I bet he is, but he's making a killing on it. Z Classic, so as you guys know, I bought Z Classic to get the Bitcoin Private, which was released, I can't remember when it was, February time. And then soon as the fork happened, good old, what was it? Was it Bittrex or HitBTC? I think it might have been Bittrex. No, it was Trade Satoshi. The second that the hard fork happened, all the exchanges went down. You couldn't trade anything. The trade between Bitcoin and Z Classic was unavailable. You couldn't access your wallet. So literally, I was just sitting there, just watching the price just go down, 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 down. I thought, oh no, it went down to eventually, I think it went from $120. Well, at its peak, actually, it was at like $200. I didn't buy then, I bought it at $100 because I thought that was a good price at the time. And then since then, it tanked down to $6, I believe. Then over the last few days, because someone said that there was going to be a hard fork again on Z Classic, the price just went up and up and up and up and up. And I thought, oh my God, it's going back up to $20. And then it went to $25. And then it actually went up to, I think, 30, I'm going to say 32, something like that. Let's have a look. 25, this is it here. Oh no, it actually went up to 30. Oh, $40 it hit. I didn't see the $40, but I know it went up about 37. That's what I saw. And since then, it's just tanked again. And now it's slowly creeping its way back up. So apparently this hard fork's happening, but a bit confusing because on Twitter, good old Twitter, tweet, tweet, the team from Z Classic, let's see if I can find them. They actually posted an image, or this one here actually. As said in March, all work has stopped on Z Classic. Nothing about this has changed. Any proposed fork you may hear about does not have the widespread consensus. Please use caution before participating in any fork that is promising guaranteed returns or may sound a bit too good to be true. So they're saying to keep an eye on, guys. I'm not trying to shill or vlog Z Classic in any way. I'm just trying to let you know that People saying there's a hard fork. If there is a hard fork, these guys are saying in a backwards way, be careful, it's probably a scam. So, I don't know. Take from it what you will. But, I mean, I've got Z Classic anyway, only 3 coins. But that was $300 worth. That's time. So if there is a fork, obviously I'll get the coin for free. And obviously I'll let you guys know what it is. Now, I haven't looked into what the hard fork is and when it's happening, actually. I probably should, I suppose. Negated says, hey, and he also says, EOS. I wanted to answer, someone commented saying, Glenn, how's the film? I didn't mean to ignore you like that. Ryan says, how was the film, Glenn? I did actually say at the beginning of this video, I went to go see Avengers Infinity War. It was awesome. One of the best comic book films I've seen. Apart from the Dark Knight trilogy. I love that trilogy of films. I can't emphasise that enough. Apart from that, it was one of the best comic book stories. So yeah, Z Classic's been rising loads, and it's had a massive dip again. EOS, the other one is Otology. Otology seems to be doing really well every day. And the other one that was in the sort of top 50... Tron. Oh, sorry. Yawn there. Getting tired. Tron seems to be continuously going up and up and up. Over the last 7 days, up 48%. Compared to EOS's 57. So them two have been killing it this week. If you had some money in there, you know, you've gained 50% on your money on either of those. What are the other good gainers we've got here? Icon's done really well in the last 7 days, although it is in a big dip at the moment, seems to be. So we'll see how that holds out over the next couple of days. Lisk has actually gone down the last 7 days, and it's going down now. So that's a bit of a shame for Lisk. That's another platform-based, decentralized apps. But they're saying they're going to use JavaScript, so it's easily developable for people that want to create applications on there. Verge has sort of stagnated this week, which I'm surprised about. Apparently there was a news story out that Verge was going to be the accepted currency for, I'm going to say, Spotify, which is massive, I think, anyway. But we'll see if that actually happens, because they're getting all these partnerships that fucking, where's, like, you know, you would assume Bitcoin Cash were trying to pair up with these people, or Litecoin, or how are Verge doing it? So I don't know, but their coin hasn't particularly moved much the last couple of days. This was the other one that was on a big gain, Sirecoin. Now, I don't know anything about this project. I know that it's a cheap coin. At one point, its all-time high was 9 cents, over 9.5 cents, and it is currently sitting at 3 cents. So has potential there to gain some money. Let's have a quick look, actually. Verge will be great anytime. Cloud storage is about to change. Are you ready? Sirecoin is decentralized storage platform secured by blockchain technology. Sirecoin platform leverages underutilized hard drive capacity around the world to create a data storage marketplace that is more reliable and lower cost than traditional cloud storage providers. Interesting. So they're using a blockchain to offer decentralized cloud storage. It does annoy me. I know they've got to pay for servers and stuff. Like, I'm talking about cloud storage companies. But I think they're charging a bit too much now. I think the whole cloud storage thing has gone into, like, overdrive. And, yeah, I think it's really expensive. Like, Apple, the fucking dickheads, they charge loads. Because I use my phone, and all my photos automatically get stored in it. I take a lot of the photo of the kids and stuff like that. I think I'm paying, I'm going to say £15 a month. It might be 20 for cloud storage. Now, obviously, my MacBook is all on that. So anything I save on my desktop, and obviously I edit videos and thumbnails, photos, stuff like that. So that's why I can justify it in my head. But I think Google charge quite a bit, although they give you like lifetime storage if you buy one of their devices. I was looking at a Chromebook today, and you get 2 terabytes for free for your whole lifetime. But anyway, it'd be good if obviously a company like this come along and offer really cheap cloud storage, because I think cloud storage at the moment is a bit of a rip-off. So yeah, that's a good project there, I suppose. I think I'm pronouncing it Saya coin. So yeah, they're the biggest gainers this week, guys. So what's going to be the biggest gainers of next week? So obviously David, I assume, is going to say EOS, but where do you guys think the biggest gains are going to come from over the next 7 days? So by this time next Friday, let's place a bet on it. What is going to be the biggest gaining coin? Out of the top 10, I'm going to have to say, I'm not saying IOTA, but IOTA's gained hardly anything this week. Over the last 7 days, is it 20%? No, not 20%, 0.20%, 0.2%. So the biggest gainer is EOS or Bitcoin Cash. Oh, sorry, Tron. Tron's in the last place, but it's still EOS. EOS is the biggest gainer of the week. What's going to be the biggest gainer of next week? I would like to see at some point a pump for either Litecoin or Ethereum. I think Litecoin's due for a large sum of people to invest in that. But saying that, we're in a speculative market, so a lot of people are just going to invest in something that could happen rather than a coin that actually is doing something on a daily basis. So I'm going to say Neo's at $75. That's gone down this week. Dash has gone up 8%. I'm not too sure, actually. I really don't know, because I'd like to think Bitcoin, but could EOS do it again? Could EOS be the biggest gainer next week? It's a big ask, because it's heading towards its all-time high quite quickly. We'll see. All new ICOs will be on the EOS ecosystem. There is no need for other solutions. Everything else is a gamble except BTC. Well, that's true. A lot of people would say that about EOS, David. So, I'm not too sure. EOS will moon. It won't be the biggest gain, but consistently. So yeah, that's my thoughts, I suppose, on the top currencies. Yeah, I said earlier, a lot of you mentioned Hashflare. Hashflare are currently sold out of all of their contracts. I find this a bit... When I saw this, I thought, what? They just overnight just sold everything. Like, no, I didn't hear anyone talking about Ethereum cloud mining contracts. I think Z Classic and Dash had stopped beforehand anyway, but scripts, that apparently just overnight, that's out of stock as well. So something's happened. Is this, and I hate to say it, the first time I saw this, I thought, shit, this looks like an exit scam. But I'm not saying it is that. I don't know. I hope it isn't, because I've just reinvested with them. But, they put their fees down plus a discount very low. So could that have been their last stab at trying to get people's money? I've got to hope not. If it is, I'll take down all my videos of Hashflare, I suppose, because that would just make me look like some sort of shiller or scammer. I hope that's not the case. I hope it is just because they've been really popular. Their prices are really low. They did say with these new low prices, we expect to sell out. Could this be a scare tactic so people like me talk about it? Oh no, Hashflare all sold out. So then when they announce, oh, we've got limited availability of you know, Bitcoin mining again. Oh, I've noticed their prices have gone back up as well to $1.20. They were 60 cents, weren't they? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I'll show you my account anyway. I'm at 24.38 terahashes. I bought an extra 4 terahashes, I think it was. There's my Bitcoin balance so far. Obviously, I've got a long way until I can actually withdraw. Their withdrawal limit is still 0.03. So I'm halfway to the next one. So, and that's taken me... That was on the 20th of the 4th. Today's the 27th. So that's taken me a week. So another week would give me about 0.01. So it's going to take me, that took me 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks. Another 4 weeks. I've got to wait a month before I can make my next Hashflare withdrawal. Hashflare is everything good. 45 cents with discount. Well, now it seems they're back up to $1.20. And this actually, if let's just assume that there is no dodgy goings on, if they do come back and they put their prices back up, you know, if Bitcoin starts to go up in price and they are sold out, everyone will be saying, "Oh no, Hashflare sold out. You can't get it for love nor money." And you know, I'd be happy to pay like $3 per 10 gig of hashes, because that's what people will say. I'll think back to when I was saying to people, now's the best time to do it, even though it's not profitable now. Now's the best time to do it, because you're buying something for the whole year, not just for that day. And I'll be able to say, "Told you so." But until that happens, I can't. I have to keep my mouth shut. Obviously, if Hashflare do a runaway scheme and or it turns out to be a scam, everyone will be saying to me, "Glenn told you so, you fucking dickhead." Ralph says, "Hi guys, thanks Ralph for joining the live video." So, what have we discussed? We have discussed EOS, we have discussed Z Classic, and we've discussed Hashflare. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was this graph I was talking about. But Hashflare shouldn't do it like this. What do you mean? Do you mean they shouldn't be sold out? They deactivated the discount code before they sold out. Would they do it with an exit scam? They should have let the discount run until the last second. That's true, yeah. I'm not, and I don't mean to scare people. I'm not saying that it is definitely a scam, but that's the first thing that, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, which I tried to be, that was the first thing that popped in my head when I saw that. I was like, no, please don't say it's that. This is Thomas Lee account, and he done. Oh, it seems like loads of people were picking this up actually. I haven't read these. Someone said major leap forward, and Ryan from Crypto Trader says, "Finally, this is amazing." So here it is here. Let's see if I can make this image bigger. So this is a graph of, I think they say it's, these 5 represent 75% of the crypto market cap. We are launching 5 sector indexes to track specific segments of the crypto market commodities, platforms, exchanges, privacy, and stable coins. So, can I get rid of that writing so you guys can view it? I think I did actually share this on the Telegram group chat, because I thought it was quite an interesting image. Oh, there it is. So you guys can see here, obviously you got Bitcoin at 80% of all commodity coins, Litecoin 4%, Bitcoin Cash 13%. The privacy coins, actually Bitcoin Private's got 10%, which is quite, considering that's such a new coin. Monero has 42% of the market of privacy coins. Oh. And then you've got exchanges BNB. So the Binance coin is 53%. Then you got ZRX, Cash, KNC, BNT, AST. They've all got smaller percentages. And then you've got the platform-based coins. And this is why I said ages ago, like, oh, there's so many platform-based coins, I can't even think of them all. This is how many there are. It's a struggle to fit it all on there. And Ethereum owns 57% of all the platform-based tokens. And you think of all those projects, not only the projects that are out, but the ones that are coming out are all going to be on Ethereum anyway, or most of them. We're starting to see, obviously, several come out on Neo. That's why I'm surprised Neo isn't above EOS. But I suppose people are going to sort of invest in EOS because it's an up-and-coming project. That's the thing. I've started to realise that if you want to make money on sort of a, not daily basis, but in a short term, you shouldn't, well, I don't know how to word this without sounding like a complete knob. Obviously, I've always had the philosophy of only invest in a project that you believe in. So I've really essentially only held on to Bitcoin, Litecoin, Envian, and that's it. Obviously, the last couple of weeks, I have decided, right, do you know what? I'm just gonna, as you guys know, a few Sundays ago, I just bought random coins. I bought Len token, Neo, EOS, Tron, or whatever. I can't remember what ones I bought. And they've all done really well, generally. Let's have a little look at my... Oh, where's my phone? Where's my phone gone? Oh, I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Let's have a little look at my portfolio, actually, just so I can give you guys a heads up. A lot of people said to me, oh, Glenn, you've cashed out of Envian. Does that mean you don't believe in it no more? I got sent a couple of messages privately through Instagram and stuff. Oh, it's saying portfolio servers are down at the moment. Let's try and get what I can out of it. Take 2 shots there, and I'll send them via Telegram. If you guys want to keep up to date with what I'm doing investment wise, I would highly recommend that you join our Telegram group chat. I'm also, the community, David says, the company behind Hashflare is Hashcoins. They build good mining machines. I know it. They are out of stock because someone went all in. Really? Well, at that 60 cent mark, that was cheap, wasn't it? It's dirt cheap. Hashflare, they should write something down. How do you know they sold out? It says it on their homepage, and they sent everyone an email, I think. They will all move from Ethereum to EOS. Solidity is useless. So they have a scale problem, and Vitalik knows it, and will move to OmniGuys. Go. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, so we're looking... Let's have a little look, see if they're in there yet. Here we go. Let's look at the top one. So, yeah, a lot of people will say, oh, Glenn, you've cashed out of... what's it called? Envian. And yes, I have, I suppose, in a way. I still believe in Envian. I'm still going to buy back the tokens. But it just frustrated me that, you know, it was just continuously at the bottom. It was always the underperforming coin, token, and Envian haven't released any updates, any news. Someone put on the Facebook group, the private group for Envian, saying that he's trying to contact Envian and asking if he can come to the production and do like a tour video or like a video just showing people, just to put people at ease. And he said he hasn't had a response yet. Then I messaged saying, yeah, I asked the same thing. Back in the day, early on, I said, can I come to you and just vlog and do videos about it? do you do any scalping, Glenn, or do you usually just swing trade, hold on to it? I'm not too sure what that means, Richard. Let's put on it. Don't buy them in. Yeah, so I know that some of you are like, some of you are like, especially David. I know David doesn't like MVM. But some people were really like, oh, you should get out of that, it's a scam. I still believe that MVM, based on the last updates we received and stuff like that, I still believe that, I hope that they are, they're going to do what they say they're going to do, and we should start seeing some dividend payouts. What I will be annoyed with is if they give everyone dividend payouts and I miss it because I'm not holding MVM tokens, and then they announce it after. They're like, oh yeah, dividend payouts, we paid everyone out earlier on today. Then I'll be like, oh fuck, I missed it. Whereas if they say, right, everyone's going to start receiving dividend payouts regularly from next Tuesday, I think the price of the token will soar in preparation for people starting to receive payouts. So I'm hoping that's what happens. And obviously with me being so, interested in MVM, hopefully I'll pick up on it straight away and I can invest quickly while they're at a cheap price. Let's have a look how much they are now actually. $0.45 still. So you can see here trading very sideways. So barely fluctuating price. It did look like it was going to dip down to when at one point it was at 41 cent through hit BTC, and I thought, oh, I wonder if that's going to dip into the 38 cent mark. And obviously with Bitcoin going up in price, I thought, oh, that'll be an awesome time to buy back my coins, tokens, because obviously that'll be the cheapest. So, but they didn't actually get that low. It went into the 41 cent, and it's sort of gone back up over the last few days to 45 cents. So Ralph says because they didn't write anything down on my page and no email. All right, I think I got an email, or it might have just been one of the guys in the chat that told me. But yeah, not too sure about that. Don't buy MVM. I'm about to get a loan to buy 30 ASIC miners to start out and mine my own. I think I'm done with Hashflare. That's from Josh. Be careful, Josh. I do think mining is a good option at the moment. The ASIC miners are available and they seem to be the cheapest I've ever seen them. Obviously, it's hard. If you said you were using your own money or something like that, maybe I wouldn't feel like it. But just be careful. Be really, really careful. If you're going to get a loan to buy 30 ASIC miners, I assume you're borrowing probably $30,000 to $40,000, unless you're getting them really, really cheap. Because they seem to be about $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, depending on what model you go for. Obviously, you're going to start paying interest every month on that loan, and over a long period of time, then machines will probably use more power than, if the difficulty keeps going up, they will probably use more electricity than they actually mine, so you'll be in a minus every month. Plus, you're trying to cover the interest cost of that loan. Your only hope then is that Bitcoin or whatever it is you're mining really goes up in price. Like, if I was to get a loan right now, I'd probably just buy Bitcoin. I sound exactly like those people. Just buying a hodl. Hold on for dear life. Dave says, try and get more EOS. Do not get a loan out and buy EOS. If you have your own money and you believe in EOS, go for it. But just, especially with EOS just hitting an all-time high. I know David's very, very optimistic about it, but someone who's sort of on the fence about it, don't. Well, it could be the best thing you've ever done. If David's made millions out of it, then he's a better man than me. Ryan says, I automatically reinvest with Hashflare. I guess this stops now. Sold out. Yeah, so I actually had a look and I tried doing the reinvestment option. It does let you click on it, but whether it does it or not, I don't know. But they have blocked out that I can't click on the little shopping basket. And if you click by a hash rate, it doesn't do anything. So they have stopped you from buying it. The reinvestment option, I don't know about. Oh, it's kicked me out anyway, but yes, you can't. I believe you can't reinvest every day. If somebody received an email from Hashflare, that's good. I didn't receive any. I don't know if I did, to be honest, Ralph. I don't know actually. Oh no, sorry, I didn't. A couple of the guys in the Team BitGlen group chat told me about it. Then I clicked on Twitter and they had posted an official. Oh, and Facebook. They put it on their official Facebook and Twitter. I didn't receive an actual email for it. EOS is going to $40 plus pre-mainnet launch. When is the mainnet launch negated? EOS will explode. That reminds me of the... yep. Ralph says, oh, okay. So, Ralph, I just didn't want you to feel like you were left out and we all got emails and you didn't. Negated says June. So, we've only got... what, month and a half, 2 months until their mainnet launch. So maybe a good option is to obviously wait for a dip now. Obviously, if you're like David, you bought it way back when. But if we look at EOS now, obviously it's been on it. It's gone down to $17.30. Maybe wait for that to dip a bit because obviously this is not sustainable unless it does go to the moon. So when that dips down a bit, maybe back down to, it's hard to say because obviously we're on a bit of a bull run, the whole market at the moment. So maybe Sunday, Monday, I'll have a look and I might buy some more EOS. David's slowly selling it to me. 1st of June is the end of ICO, but max 7th June. What, is EOS still in the, what do you mean by end of ICO? I'd be interested. Oh no, David said 3rd of June. LOL. So yeah, that's 150 million. I probably, if you're like me and you're just looking to make gains to obviously then buy back the projects that you believe in, you've got to look at, I'd say wait until a dip because at the moment you don't want to be buying when everything's up really high. Wait until the dip on maybe Sunday, Monday and Tron, EOS, I would say Neo. These are all projects that I think potentially are going to go up in the next week or so. Tony says, yeah, I told you you're able to buy Hashflare sellout in Telegram. Got the notification via Hashflare app on my phone. David says, EOS is like real estate. Raw says, 18.42 per coin and I'll break even on EOS. Oh. Raw, actually, you must be happy because I know when I talked about EOS once before, you had said to me, obviously, you bought it at the all-time high. And, you know, at that point in time, you probably thought, oh, it's never going to go back to that. But we're pretty much almost there now. So then you're, like you say, you'll break even. If not, you'll make a profit. And that's something that I noticed with cryptocurrencies, actually. Even fucking shit scammy coins. I probably shouldn't swear, actually. That's probably why YouTube haven't authorised my account yet. Even people are still buying and selling BitConnect. Why? Who are these stupid people? Sorry. Someone's going to comment there saying, Glenn, I bought it. You know, I bought BitConnect. I just, why is that not? How is this worth money, but some other coins that actually do something are worth like 1 cent? Now, this is something actually I wanted to ask you guys about. So, looking at these obviously percentages, I was looking at I was looking at the biggest gainers, but really, these are the coins you want to stay away from because they've gained so much. The only way generally they're going to go down by the time you set up an account with whatever exchange they're on, then you transfer the money across, and then it gets confirmed. Then you buy it. By that time that happens, it's probably going to go down. So I was looking at coins based on their price. Now, this is going to make me sound like a complete knob again, and I don't mean to be that guy, but these are just thoughts that I'm having, and obviously I'm trying to vlog and tell you guys about my journey as I go along. So I was looking at coins based on their price. Couple things I want to point out. One, this fucking coin called Bit20 is worth 840,000. I don't know how. I don't know how they got that. But there's circulating supply, 1. Who is buying and selling that one coin to each other for almost $1 million? I don't know. Project X apparently is worth, oh, that's not even got 1. That's got 0.078. That's worth $145,000. Then you've got 42 coin, which is first 32,000. Then you've got BitBTC. Apparently it's only got 42 coins. And then you've obviously got Bitcoin worth 9,000. Anyway, obviously these are extreme case scenarios. But if you actually do it the other way, now these are the coins that I was thinking. Even now, obviously I don't know. These, to me, these could all be absolute shit coins, scam coins. Please be careful with what you do with your money. But when we're obviously investing in cryptocurrency, and again, this is only for the people that are not looking at, you know, going all it, like, I don't know how to word this without being a dick. I was looking at these and I thought, you know what? The chances of Ember coin going up 100% are so high because it's worth 0.0000001. Just as an example, yeah? That to go up 100% or 1,000%, it still wouldn't be worth, or if it went up 1,000%, it would be worth, no, it wouldn't even be worth 1 cent. Do you see what I mean? So obviously I was thinking, you know, some of these coins, they can't really go much, they can't go down further from that. Well, they could be worth 0 and they could run away with all your money. So just really be careful, really be careful. But I was thinking, you know, Rabbit coin, I've seen them before. Bunny coin, I've seen that advertised a few times. And I thought, you know what, if I was to put $100 into some of these coins, say, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them, and I started clicking on some and then going on to like their main website, and some of them look absolute shit, and I think, oh, this is a complete scam. Like this, that looks shit to me. That's a shit website. So I wouldn't invest in those. But if they had a fairly decentish website and you know, a good idea, I suppose, even if they just sold it well, I thought, oh, it might be worth just putting $100 on that, because if something goes up 100%, all of a sudden I've gained $2,000, which for me is a huge amount of money. I would withdraw that straight away and clear off the credit cards that I've spent using cryptocurrency. Whereas obviously me investing in Bitcoin, Litecoin, yeah, they're going, you know, and this is me being complete greedy. Please don't. Right, let me open them. Anyway, obviously some of my coins have gone up, you know, 20% this last week, which is fantastic as an investment profit. But I was thinking, you know, it might be worth just finding a coin in here that I fairly like the look of, and then dumping $100 into it, and then doing that with maybe 2 or 3 of these coins. wait in a couple of weeks, see if they go up 1,000% one day, 100%, whatever, and then obviously and then sell it back for Bitcoin or whatever. Obviously, you have to hope that they don't do a runner with your money. Obviously, I've made quite a bit of profit over the last couple of weeks, and I thought, what do I want to do with that? And this is what I think I'm going to do. Let's have a look what you guys are saying. There's a lot more activity now, which is a shame because I'm actually wrapping this video up now. Almost elated, taken 4 months to get there, but now I can start making profit. Or hold your horses, Raw. It's not there yet. Well, it's either buy a new truck or buy the ASICs. I'm going to gamble on mining. A new truck can wait. Ha ha ha. Okay, fair enough. As long as you're in control of your spending, and just make sure you make those machines as profitable as you can. Try and get some solar panel lighting wherever you're going to put them to keep electricity costs down. Try and keep them somewhere cool that's not damp. All little things just to keep your costs down a bit. Watch volume 24-hour of BCC. BBL Adventure says, "Sup gents, Glenn, you were going live too early. I have to work and I miss over an hour of Team BitGlenn." I'm sorry, BBL, but I'm actually going to go to bed in a minute. We're watching Jessica Jones at the minute, and my missus said, "Oh, how long are you going to be?" I said, "Oh, I'll finish at 9. It's now 9:10, so I'm already in trouble." Naughty Glenn. Negated Binance BTC on 13th January was an all-time high. Negated says, "Still going to make gains, Top Shot. I had a scam coin on ERC20 and 223. I got 200 BTC of this ICO. Look at the graph of Bunny Coin and then tell me again that you consider buying it." Let's have a look. I didn't actually look at that then. I mean, I wouldn't invest in them anyway, just based on that website. They look pretty shit, but let's have a little look at this Bunny Coin. Oh yeah. Is this in the last? It's in the last couple of weeks. Let's go 1 month. All-time highs, baby. Every day of the week. I know, Neg. Finally, my Anthology is my best buy, and Walton Chain had lost me the most. Do you remember that I mentioned the other day? Strange that you're talking about this at this point in the stream. What do you mean, Russell? I don't get what you mean by that. Buy better EOS for next gen ICOs. Steam flying high at the minute. Got an ICO email for dating with benefits. Anyone else got one? I wish I had a date with benefits, but no, I haven't got any of that coin. So I don't know. That's something I'm thinking about, guys. I haven't. I'd have to do my research because I really don't want to get scammed and fucking shown up. But if I could get one of these coins here, a Flappy coin that's gone up 400%, and I've got $100 invested in it, I'd be over the moon with that. And then when it started to dip like this, I would just cash it out because I have no interest in Flappy coin or their project at all. But yeah, I wonder. Let's have a little look. What's the best performing coin in the last, let's say, 7 days? 9,000%. Veros, and then we've got Dan Ill at 750%. Is that right? 9,000%. But then this is what I was talking about. That coin's not even worth. Oh, it's worth 5 cents, but that's where the gains are. These, Z Classic's one of the highest gainers at 282%, which actually I own some of, which is good. Yes, got in there. Monero Classic, that's gone up a lot. What's it saying here? It's worth $20. Monero original. All the Monero seem to be doing pretty good. Obviously, they all came out the same day. Xcoin, that sounds pretty intense. Ask your Telegram mate how he got Glen coin onto the assets page when BTC, ETC and Waves wallet. Only $17,000 trade volume 24-hour. Yes, yeah, these are all. these are all things to consider, but I don't know. I was just toying with the idea, just on a whim. And basically, at that point, and I'm not going to lie, I don't want to sugarcoat it. You are completely, if you invest in a shit coin just in the hope that it goes up, you are completely gambling. Which, again, I said the other day, you know, would you be better just playing blackjack? Because you would double your money within 2 seconds. Or you'd lose it in 2 seconds. So yeah, that's something to be wary of. But anyway, that's enough from me, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go and watch Jessica Jones with the wife. I'll see you guys. I'll try and do a live video over the weekend at some point. Maybe tomorrow night. I'll try and do it a bit later for BBL Adventure. And obviously we'll see what if a lot of these obviously dip over the course of the weekend. If not, I'll be looking on Monday for the dip, and we'll see what prices of things are then, and obviously what coins I'm gonna. I might do another video like I did last time where I ask you guys what coin do you think I should invest in. A bit like I suppose what Thingy did. God, my mind's switching off now. Doug Polk. I've noticed pretty much all the YouTubers are back now. So what's his name who joined us the video? JMS Vlogs. He's doing videos about mining again. Daily Crypto's back. Doug Polk's doing videos again. Obviously Superman's still doing videos every day. Box Mining's doing videos every day. One that I was watching was Crypto Jedi. He's got a few thousand subscribers, and he's saying he's now going to up the amount of videos he does to like one every day. So yeah, everyone, now that all the coins are going back up, everyone's jumping on that bandwagon again. But you know, it's good. It gives me obviously more info. Probably I would have to say now my opinion's changed. My absolute favourite YouTuber, I have to say, if you guys want sort of another source of good news, is Crypto. I think it's spelled like that. Yeah, this guy. He's probably my favourite crypto YouTuber at the moment. He does videos like me, live videos where he does videos with his community and team and stuff. But apparently he was saying in his last video that he got a strike off YouTube, so that means he couldn't do live videos for a couple months or something like that. So he hasn't done them for a while, which would make sense why he hasn't done as many videos. So he's back now as well, doing live videos. And apparently that's because he, in the thumbnail and the title, he said something about everyone's money all going into crypto, and YouTube picked it up as like scamming people. Or, not that he was trying to scam people, he was just trying to create a catchy thumbnail or something. But yeah, they took it as he was trying to tell people to spend all their money on crypto or something like that. I don't know. And he got flagged for it. So yeah, obviously YouTubers are being struck by YouTube at the moment, so I suppose I should be careful what I say, but I don't know, maybe I need to cut the swearing out and stuff, I suppose. Make it a family-friendly content. Thanks and see you, my friend. Sat here. Ivan on Tech is very good. He is a hacker as well. Yes, I watch he goes live on like everything. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Steam it, all at the same time. So very clever he's done all that. JMS Vlogs is not going to be happy. He is not Glenn's favourite YouTuber. Ha ha ha. He's one of my favourite YouTubers, but Crypto, he's probably, if I saw a load of videos that I hadn't watched, I'd probably watch his ones first. I really like JMS Vlogs as well, his mining videos. I really like Crypto Daily, and then probably Doug Polk after that, and then after that, they're probably the only people I watch nowadays. Unless they're talking about something I haven't heard of or something. I don't watch Superman. I don't watch... let's have a look at my subscribers, actually. Oh, yeah, sorry. That Crypto Trader, I really like him as well, actually. Decentralized TV, he's good as well. I don't watch Superman anymore. David Hay doesn't seem to release many videos now. Tech Cash House, he's changed it. He used to just do all mining videos. Now he's changed it. His topics are always Bitcoin's going to go up in price. Bitcoin's going to go up in price. Ivan on Tech is okay. That's pretty much it. I don't watch Ian Bellina's videos. I don't watch that Lewis anymore. I don't watch Data Dash. So anyway, that's my opinions. Crypto Kev has some useful information for DIY mining. I have to check that out. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Thank you for that. Thank you for being such a great community. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers I've got recently. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep seeing my videos, and also if you want to check out my top 100 cryptocurrencies. I'm going to be releasing one video sort of every 3 or 4 days, or I'm going to try and do them as quick as I can because I want to get down to the bottom ones as fast as I can. But I'm going to be sort of doing research and discussing each coin. I'm going to try and keep them within a 20-minute to 30-minute window, sort of 30 minutes is my max. I want them to be shorter videos. Obviously, once I get to sort of the videos that are, you know, like the coins that I don't really believe in or I think are a bit crappy or they're just a copy of another coin, obviously those videos will probably be 5 to 10 minutes long. So they're the sort of videos I'm going to be doing, plus obviously these live videos that you guys can chat with me, talk to me and do all that sort of stuff, which is great. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good weekend, all of you. Make sure you check out Avengers Infinity War if you like any Marvel film. It's got pretty much every character in there. Awesome film. And I'll see you guys over the weekend. Bye, guys.